Tonight, law enforcement officials are working tirelessly to figure out why a gunman opened fire on a Dallas ICE facility this morning around 6:40 a.m. before turning the gun on himself. And tonight, we know one detainee is dead. Two are in critical condition.
Yeah, the attack has heightened concern in some migrant and minority communities. Richard Solomon joins us live in the newsroom after speaking with leaders about those fears.
Well, yeah, guys, all day we've heard from federal, state, and local leaders. But this afternoon, I spoke with Attorney Domingo Garcia, former national president of LULAC, who calls this a targeted act of violence. I want you to take a listen.
The political rhetoric, the use of bigotry and racism and hatred is causing violence.
LULAC is one of the oldest and largest Hispanic civil rights organizations. Garcia tells me his heart is with the victims and the families tonight, but says this is the second shooting to happen at an ICE facility in Texas this year, and each one has spread more fear. Now, Garcia says these facilities already carry a sense of fear for immigrants, and when shootings like this that happened today, especially when detainees are hurt, it only reinforces the belief that these centers are not safe. Today, we also spoke with an immigration attorney who reminded us that this building isn't just for detention. Many families go there for routine immigration appointments.
We really have to, I think, take a step aside and say, these are human beings' lives on both sides of the equation, and nobody should be physically harmed.
And tonight, Garcia says violence like this has no place in America. Of course, we'll keep you updated once we hear more. Live in the newsroom tonight, I'm Richard Solomon. Back to you in studio.
Rebecca, you mentioned something earlier about how at this early stage of detention, these detainees may not have committed any other crime except being in the country illegally.
Correct, and sometimes they're swept up in, maybe there was a raid at a facility, and that's where a lot of these people come first. And so it could be that these aren't violent offenders. They're just people, somebody that was at work and then got picked up by ICE. And there is real fear in the Latino community and the immigrant community about what is happening also when they are in contact with ICE agents. It's just the reality of what is happening.
And we've spent most of the day talking about the investigation, talking about the suspect, talking about how protocol might change for ICE. Do not forget the humanity here. People died today. An immigrant died today, and that's an issue for all of us. 2 others were shot. 2 others are in the hospital right now in our city in Dallas right now, recovering from that. This is a fear. I hear this a lot. Even we had former State Rep Victoria Niave, a former Dallas Democrat, on Yolitics 6-8 months ago or so, and she was talking about when the state law changed, letting local police ask for proof of citizenship when they pull you over. She's so nervous about it, she carries her passport with her. There is a sense of fear, and what happened today in Dallas just before sunrise this morning has only exacerbated that for so many Latinos.
And we will have much more on what you just mentioned ahead at 6:30 and at 10 o'clock tonight. We'll be back on the other side of the break.